Not sure if you can see how yellow that light is. There you go. That's a pretty good representation of how bad that light is. So this is a Tao Tao Thunder 50 scooter that I picked up for a couple $100. It was crashed, only had 140 miles on it, and yeah, we actually got it pretty much put together. This panel right here was cracked in half. The whole rear end was all blown out. Zippy tied a piece there, zippy tied a piece there. Got a brand new panel here coming, brand new panel there coming. The mud flap is completely gone and blown out. I've got a rack coming for it, and a new taillight. Everything works on it. You got LED directionals, which are actually pretty cool. But we're going to solve that issue right there with this. This is a 800 lumen LED H1 projector style 360 degree LED bulb. And for now we're going to go ahead and just, this is the high beam, and then low beam, which is junk. Yeah, this is just a scooter episode of What's Up Guy Garage. So on this, we've got a few screws that we got to take apart. We got to take apart this little black cover piece right here, which is just an accent piece. But behind this little accent piece is actually two screws that keep this guard on, or this front fascia piece. And these headlights are actually connected to that front fascia. So we've got one screw there, one screw on that side right there. Then we'll go ahead, and while we're here, we'll pop off 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the other side 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll go ahead and get that off. Now this panel will just slide right off. Just don't lose your screw, because there's a screw still stuck in there. Put it on the parts tray, and we'll slide that screw out. And when you do that, you can see you've got a screw in behind there, a screw there, and then a large one right there that actually connects it to the tree. Go ahead and take this one off. The tray. We'll go after the 4 screws. There's actually 8 screws, but there's 2 there on the upper panel, 2 there on the lower panel. We'll take those off. Now you can pull the panel away, and there'll be a connector that connects your headlights right here. And that is a 4-pin connector, and it just has a little push button. You can push and pull it away. So these are the boots that you use to access the actual H1 bulbs. So just pry those away, or pull them away. And then on these, there's a little like spring clip right there, and you push down and pull away. Just like that. And then you can pull the bulb out. So I'll pull that one out. Spring clip. Down and away. Now on these little bulbs, if you have a hard time getting it undone, see that little hole in the center? Right there. Focus. See that little like hole? I use an awl. Push in on that and you'll be able to pop that wire out. And then we can go hook up the brand new LED bulb. So what we're going to do is we're going to install these Max GTRS LED Professional Automotive LED lighting bulbs. And there's a side shot, nothing there. There's the social media things, Max GTRS. Yeah. Back of the box, it's just an H1 bulb. yeah, I'm going to have to go with a do not buy, does not work for this application. So in this quick little minor episode of What's Up Guy Garage, we decided to go ahead and upgrade this Tao Tao scooter's LED front projector lights with these right here, which were a Max GTRS H1 professional automotive LED lighting bulbs. And usually the best time to obviously, you know, check LED bulbs or headlights is at night. Well, everything seemed to be fine. They lit up great. They are only 800 lumens, so I figured that, you know, the H1 halogen bulbs that were in there, those bulbs were 800 lumens. I figured that these things were 800 lumens that, you know, couldn't go wrong. It should give, you know, at least the same light output and maybe just that brighter white. Well, definitely not. So I had it on high beam the entire time because, well, there wasn't enough light output. And I had thought with the projector style lens that this LED had, which is right here, so you can see the projector style lens that this has, I had figured that with this going for that scooter, having a 360 degree pattern all the way around, in a sense, I mean it's all four sides, and then having the projector style lens there, I figured that, you know, this was going to work. So I drove it for maybe, I'd probably say about 5 minutes worth of driving, switching between low and high, realizing that the beam pattern was absolute junk in this style of projector lens. And we are dealing with, you know, an inexpensive, you know, what they call Chinese scooter. But, I mean, this thing is great for the price that I got it for. And I do have a couple of, like I said, you know, panel replacement parts coming, which were fairly cheap. This is the aftermath. So as I was driving down the road, I started to smell like this odd smell. And what I was thinking was, you know, maybe, you know, some type of contaminant or grease or oil or whatever was maybe burning off the exhaust. Because, you know, I was going flat out and yeah, well, that wasn't the case. Because as I'm driving, now mind you, it's pitch black out because it's nighttime. As I'm driving, all of a sudden the headlights start flickering. I'm like, oh crap. Because there wasn't enough light in the area that I was in to literally see. There was no moon, there was no nothing. So the light was flickering, the headlights. Fortunately, so this has an LED strip that runs on both sides of the headlight. Fortunately, the LED strip was able to just barely give me enough light output when those H1 bulbs just decided to burn up. Has nothing to do with the fact that it was on high beam. It's just literally, for this application, those lights, junk. Do not buy that Max GTRS bulb H1 if you've got one of these scooters, because I'm telling you right now, obviously when you're going to be using it normally is going to be at nighttime, and yeah, unless you just want to drive with only the LED strips, it's not going to work. So here's the aftermath, just kind of showing you. You can see inside where it actually burnt up. It didn't get, I think what, it may have been like some type of a manufacturing defect or whatever, but those bulbs were like, I think, 22 bucks. I figured it would work. The idea of what it said was that, you know, this piece of is all aluminum and it would help disperse the heat and whatever. So this is kind of like a Project Chinese scooter, and I got it on the cheap, so I'm going to throw some inexpensive parts at it to see if they work. If they fail, just return the parts and good to go. So I've got another LED bulb coming. It's a more traditional fan style LED bulb. It was only 18 bucks, $17.99, and when they come in, we'll install those. But yeah, this is just a What's Up Guy Garage, having fun with a little Chinese scooter. So thanks for watching this episode of What's Up Guy Garage. Support the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. I know this video is kind of random or whatever, but I mean, these little scooters, you know, what, 150 miles to the gallon? Can't go wrong, right? No insurance, all you need is a little moped sticker, and I'm sure the thing will go faster than 30. We'll have to figure that one out too. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, why wouldn't you? It just literally feels so wrong